Hello everybody, today I'm at the Chicago Auto Show taking a look at this slightly refreshed 2023 Ram 3500. This is the limited trim. It's the dual rear wheel setup. It has the 6.7 liter Cummins engine in it. Starting off up front, we have the higher end signature style LED limited and limited Longhorn headlights. Beautiful limited grille. Being the highest trim level, this guy is going to have pretty much every single feature imaginable. 360 degree camera system, color matched front and rear bumpers, LED fog lamps, parking sensors with cross path detection, black powder coated tow recovery hooks. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Pearl white is the exterior color. I love this color. If I didn't get the truck in the color I have now, I would have done the two-tone pearl with RV brown. Beautiful color package. 3500 heavy duty is going to be up on the hood. Your turbo diesel badge is going to be right here. Ram limited applique is going to be on both the front and rear doors. This is new for 2023. This is the updated trailer tow mirror. Personally, I like the old school flip out Mega Moose, all that Ram ghost mirror, ghost towing, all that crap. I thought it was pretty funny. But this is very reminiscent of the GM style tow mirror. There is also a camera right here as well. Tons and tons of cameras on this vehicle. I believe this is class leading for the amount of cameras on a heavy duty truck, but this does power slide out now instead of folding up. A little bit more visibility on the actual mirror itself. I believe the blind spot mirror actually shrunk just a little bit though. Passive entry, so as long as you have the key fob on you, you can lock and unlock the vehicle from the driver or passenger side door. Again, dually, you got your indicator lights right here showing that you're wider than a standard vehicle. LED tail lamps with your blind spot monitor located in the tail lamp itself. Color matched rear bumper with parking sensors integrated into the bottom portion. Right over here we have your 7-pin connector as well as a 12 amp power connector. I believe this is for a possible camera system or a different type of trailer connection. And then we actually have a trailer camera right here. Because this is a dually, it also does have a red indicator underneath the tailgate indicating that yes, it is again wider than most vehicles. Limited badging is going to be right here on the driver's side. Ram logo, 4x4 on the passenger side. Backup camera right there. Beautiful paint job. DEF fill port, capless diesel fill port. Third brake light and cargo backup camera up top. Beautiful looking truck. I think Ram did an absolutely amazing job with the exterior design of this guy. Let's take a closer look at the interior. For the show, unfortunately, some things are not accessible. This guy does have the drop-down running boards, however, they are turned off for the show. There is a lack of lighting in here. I do apologize. I will try to fix that in post. They also disabled the dome map light, so I can't really get any more light in this vehicle. But before I get in, I do want to point out, again, these luxury trucks are going with this kind of beige or frost trim in blue. Absolutely tastefully done by Ram. Really soft leather everywhere. Beautiful accent stitching throughout. Real wood, real metal trim. Lock and unlock button. Window controls are all right here. Mirror controls are right here with your power folding mirror. Push that button, they'll fold in. And then because of the new redesign trailer tow mirror, instead of having the button that you just push right here, the one center button, and then you control the blind spot mirror, you actually have a bunch of different things right here to control. So right here you have the blind spot mirror button, you have the power telescoping or whatever where it slides out, which is cool. Then you have the front facing light as well as the rear facing light. So if you're trying to hook up a trailer or trying to back up at night and you don't really see well with the visibility, there's actually lights right in here that will shoot all the way down to help you back up, which is pretty cool. Then there's also trailer cameras right here too, which you can access via the 12-inch touchscreen display to see if you're turning left and you have a long trailer, you can actually look on your 12-inch display and see where the trailer is going. Pretty cool. A 17-speaker premium Harman Kardon audio group, absolutely one of the best in the business. I love it in my truck. It's amazing. With the running boards and the grab handle, getting in would be real easy. However, like I said, they did turn it off, unfortunately. Beautiful, beautiful interior. Again, I will try to fix this in post-editing, try to lighten it up a little bit for you. But over here we have the rotary dial selector for the exterior lighting of the vehicle. Dimmer switch for the ambient lighting, as well as dimmer switch for the instrument cluster. Beautiful metal trim coming up to the dash. I'd say 90% of this dash is soft touch leather. Again, another Harman Kardon premium audio speaker. Coming down to the instrument cluster, we have a fully digital instrument cluster, new for 2023 on the heavy duties. Tons and tons of different parameters you can monitor. I'm so happy the industry is moving towards this way. If you have looked on the channel and saw my video on the 1500 Limited Elite, you are gonna see what this instrument cluster looks like. You can monitor so many different things from just the main screen. You've got your trip A, trip B monitor in one square. You've got your engine temperature in one square. You've got your tire pressure in one square. With the heavy duty, you can also monitor the trailer tire pressure. You got your audio. You can have navigation. It's so cool. So cool. Working our way back to the steering wheel. Very soft leather steering wheel. No bolsters, which is kind of nice. On the left side of the steering wheel, we have the control pad for the center LCD display. We also have your steering wheel mounted call buttons, if you can see that. I do apologize. Try to get some more light in here if I can. On the right side of the steering wheel, we've got your gap adjustment for your adaptive cruise control, regular cruise control buttons, and then your gear limiter buttons. Push button start, shifter right here. This is how it should be on every single truck. I don't like the rotary dial. I don't like the buttons. I don't like the center shifter right here. If it's a truck, it should have the shifter on the column like this. That's how it should be. Nice metal trim again, real wood, storage tray right here, 12-volt outlet. Lane keep assist button off, hazard light on off. Massive 12-inch touchscreen display. This does have the Uconnect 5, which is the newest software offered by FCA Stellantis. Very responsive, very sleek, very minimalistic. It does have Amazon Alexa and the ability for a 4G LTE connection. All of your driver and passenger HVAC controls are going to be on both driver and passenger sides, which makes sense. You can control your heated and ventilated seats as well as your heated steering wheel through the touchscreen display itself. Push button transfer case right here. Integrated trailer brake controller. This is your trailer steering system. This is your alt trailer height. This guy does have air suspension in the rear, so that way if you are a little bit loaded down, you will actually air up the air suspension and it'll level off your truck again, so that way your headlights aren't blinding oncoming traffic, which is always appreciated. Then to the right of that, you have your tow haul mode. Parking sensors for the front off, parking sensors for the rear off, traction control off, and then being a diesel, it is going to have the exhaust brake. I can speak personally. I believe Ram has the best exhaust brake in the industry, especially if you are missing a few emissions related components, if you know what I'm trying to say. There's two settings. There's auto and then there's full. When you push it, the auto will be in green and the full will be in orange. The green, which is the auto, will slow you down slightly and keep you at that speed. The full will try to slow you down completely. So there's a huge hill by my house. I put it in, I pretty much keep it in full all the time. Put it in full, go down the hill. It will stop me so much quicker than being in a regular car and just coasting all the way down. Very, very cool. Sounds absolutely amazing. Very powerful. I highly recommend you keep the exhaust brake on at all times, just to keep all the soot and stuff off of the VGT vanes. So that's just my opinion though. Storage tray right here. USB-Cs, two of them, two USBs, auxiliary jack, wireless charging mat right here. That brings us to this configurable center console. Push on this, giving us access to two cup holders. Push on this, giving us access to a felt line chain storage compartment. This is the furthest most forward of the center console. Push it back one click, and that gives us half access to this storage tray with a 115 volt, 400 watt power outlet down here. Push it again, giving us access to the entire deep storage compartment, which I have heard fits a 12 pack of beer perfectly. That goes forward. That brings us to the center armrest. Beautiful limited placard on it. It is tiered. First tier is right here. It is felt lined, has a USB and a cutout for cord management. Open it up, giving us access to a deep storage compartment. This divider tray has the 4 previous generation of Ram trucks on it. Deeper storage compartment in the back. You also have file folder organizer tabs that fit up to 15 file folders. So if you are using this as a work truck or a business write-off, you can put all your fancy schmancy file folders there with all your receipts and stuff in it. On the back of this, you have some trigonomic ratios, fraction to decimal conversions, as well as standard to metric conversions, which is pretty nice to have. Beautiful leather seats in this vehicle. This guy has 2 glove boxes. The first one is accessed by pushing this button here. The second one's going to be right down here. Coming up top to the vanity, it's going to be, I believe these ones are actually LED lit for the passenger as well as your driver. Driver vanity has a 3-door universal garage remote. Up top on the headliner, we have the button to release the tailgate, all the dome map light master controls, your SOS assist buttons, as well as your power sliding window button, and your single pane sunroof button. In front of that, you got some glasses storage, and then you have your video rear view mirror, which is pretty cool. It's like the trendy thing to do now. I believe you can control how bright or how dim it is, as well as how high or how low the camera actually views. Now, something that I really appreciate that Ram does, I think General Motors also does it in their heavy duties. If you're going to do a sunroof or moonroof, whatever you want to call it, just do the single pane. The single pane is definitely more than enough. It also, in my opinion, makes the cab a little bit more rigid. If you have the twin pane, that is pretty much the entire roof, you don't really have that much rigid strength. It also does let a lot of heat in the summertime. So if you do have a twin pane, you're going to be cooking in here. I do like that Ram and General Motors have kept the single pane in the heavy duties as of now. But overall, I love the interior of this truck. I love the updates. I love the fully digital instrument cluster. Let's take a quick look at the back and see how much leg room we have. So because the 2023 heavy duty still unfortunately shares the same cab as the 4th gen trucks, it is going to have the same 4th gen in-floor storage on both driver and passenger sides. However, these storage compartments are removable, so you can put ice in there, put your cans in there on both driver and passenger side. Just like the 4th gens, it's going to have this little cargo management system to give you a load flat floor, which is nice. It also doubles as an under-floor storage as well, so if you have some items you don't want people to see, you can throw them under here. But you also have under-seat storage. If I can get this to pop open real quick, I believe it's latched shut. There we go. So you have under-seat storage too on both driver and passenger sides. Little LED light right there on both seats. Getting in is real easy, but I will not get in. I will just point out the key things. We have storage in the form of pouches behind both driver and passenger seats, cup holders right up top, real wood again, plus size smartphone storage, heated captain's chairs, 2 USBs, 2 USB Type-Cs for a total of 5 USB ports and 4 USB-C ports. I believe this is a 115 volt 400 watt power outlet down there as well. 17 speaker premium Harman Kardon audio group. Again, speakers everywhere. This center seat does have a fold-down armrest / cup holder. And you do have more headroom in here because you don't have a twin-pane sunroof. So overall, pretty impressive. Unfortunately, the bed of the vehicle is locked, so I won't be able to go over that. Typically, they come with a spray-in bed liner, and you're also going to have the gooseneck or 5th wheel prep package back here as well. And then there is some sort of bed lighting group with the Limited that I believe comes standard. So there you have it. With the Limited, I believe the 6.7 liter Cummins also comes standard as well. Let's take a quick look at the towing and payload on this guy. It looks like it's on the actual door itself. So keep in mind, if you see one on your local lot that is slightly different than this, it could be because of how it's optioned. Just keep that in mind. Let's take a quick look at the window sticker. So this is a generic window sticker for a 2023 Ram 3500 Limited with crew cab and mega cab 4x4 only. It is going to start at $89,960, which actually isn't terrible, seeing as the Cummins regular engine is like $10,000, $11,000, and I think the high output is $13,000, which is going to give you the ICE and transmission over the 68 RFE. here's a bunch of the features, exterior features, all this stuff. Very, very cool. Absolutely love the Ram heavy duties. So there you have it, 2023 Ram 3500 Limited with a dual rear wheel setup. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and share. If you want to keep up to date with more auto show content and be informed on future vehicle walkthroughs, please consider subscribing to the channel and be sure to check out all the affiliate links in the description below. Like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.